Okay, we're going to talk a little bit about the extended ratios. You should, at this point, already have your notes filled in for what an extended ratio is. And now we're going to take a look at example number 5 in your notes, where it says the ratio of two complementary angles is 3 to 7. Remember, that's how we read a ratio. If it's separated by a colon, it's 2. So 3 to 7 ratio. And we want to find the measure of both angles. So we know that a complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. So we're going to use that information to set up our ratio, and we're going to say 3x plus 7x equals 90. And now I'm going to simplify and solve, so I get 10x equals 90, x then equals 9. Of course, that doesn't answer my question because the question is saying, what are my two angles? So I'm going to go back in and plug in 9 for x, and I get 27 degrees, and I get 63 degrees. And then I'm going to ask myself, is this set up in the ratio 3 to 7? One way to check that is to set it 27 over 63 and see if it reduces. 9 goes into 27 3 times. 9 goes into 63 7 times. So it's still in that ratio of 3 to 7. They both add up to 90 degrees. So this is the correct way to set it up. And these are my two angles of the complementary angles. All right, now I want you to look at number 7 in your notes. So right underneath number 5 is number 7. And now we have an extended ratio. And it says the ratio of the measures of the angles in a triangle is 4 to 7 to 9. So I'm going to use that same pattern that we did in the last one, except now we're looking at a triangle. And so we know that a triangle has 180 degrees, but now it's in the ratio of 4 to 7 to 9. So I'm going to set my equation up as 4x plus 7x plus 9x, and now it equals 180. So I'm going to simplify, and I get 20x equals 180. Additive inverse, divide both sides by 20, and x then equals 9. Of course, that doesn't answer the question, so now I have to go back and answer the question of what are the three angles. And the three angles are, here's where I plug back in, 4 times 9 is 36 degrees. My other angle is 63 degrees. I get that by plugging in 9 for x. And 9 times 9 here is 81 degrees. And so now these add up to 180. So the answer to this question is the angles are 36 degrees, 63 degrees, and 81 degrees. And that should take us through using ratios to find the angles and sides.